Hi there, this is Rabbi Andy Temple Emmanuel, Greensboro, North Carolina. Pearls of Elul as we get ready for the new year 5786. And today is the 16th day of Elul. You're receiving this on the 16th day. We are past the halfway point now in this month. The full moon was out the other night. It was very bright in the sky here in central North Carolina. A couple weeks ago, I was talking about biblical examples of teshuvah, of making significant change. And now I want to talk about more modern examples of it. It's something very interesting. I often use this as an example of teshuvah on the peoplehood level. Maybe the best way to put this diplomatically is that for much of the history predating when I was born, there were significant tensions, especially between Catholic teaching and the Jewish people. And we saw some really terrible examples over the course of history of of when and I hope that people don't disparage because of this. Of there being persecution against Jewish people, some of it coming from nations that were trying to uphold Central Catholic principles. We also saw some significant abuses and questions of where were you during World War II and especially during the Holocaust. Now, again, I realize that these are very big things to say. In 1965, actually in October of 1965, we're coming up on the 60th anniversary, Catholic leaders met in what was called the Vatican II conference, and they issued a directive at the time, which actually contained very different teachings about Jewish people. Including teachings that repudiated a long-held belief that it was Jewish people that were behind Jesus's death, and really called for a very different approach towards how Catholics and Jews would interact with each other. Remember, there are I know well over 1 billion Catholics in the world, and we Jewish people are a much smaller presence in the world, 15 maybe million people. And I got to tell you, the change that was instituted by the Catholic Church on behalf of a significant portion of humanity was nothing short of an example of tshuva in modern times. Now, again, are things perfect? Absolutely not. And you could look up, the proceedings of Vatican II, or maybe even look up that the 60th anniversary is coming up at the end of October this year. I hope that there will continue to be new great chapters written of Jewish Catholic relations throughout the world, but especially here in the United States and in the West. But I wanted to hold that up as a modern example of a people that have been self-reflective, looked at some of the abuses of history, and had the wherewithal not just to make the statements, but also to go about changing teachings and making significant shifts. Now, throughout the course of this week, I'll be talking about other modern examples of tshuva, and the reason I'm doing this is not for a history lesson, but nor is it to call anyone out, but I think it's to cause us to turn inward ourselves and to say, what have been the examples of tshuva, of change that we've been a part of in our lives? The ways that we've changed individually, maybe in our family systems, maybe in our communities or otherwise. I'm going to highlight a few examples, but you're welcome to share some of those things in the chat. And again, I just hope that your explorations and your thinking during this time are meaningful. And it would be great to hear from you. So let me sign off at this point, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Take care.